Hi, this is Jenny from AdventHealth Waterman, and this is AdventHealth TV.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom Johnson. You know, the holidays are almost upon us. For some, they can hold as much sadness as they do joy, especially with the tough time we've had during the pandemic. But there are ways you can cope and make it through.
Mental health issues are always seen and tend to peak after.
A great discussion about the holidays and coping recently on the AdventHealth News Briefing on Facebook Live. The season can be tough for some people normally without the effects of a pandemic. Dr. Luis Allen and Chaplain Julian Johnson joined us to offer their insight.
Healthcare workers take very personal the care that they provide toward patients. And I would suggest that healthcare workers be good to themselves, but then I would suggest the 4 things that I share with others: to identify what they're grieving, embrace and acknowledge it, and then give grace to themselves, and then find a way to grow through it. Some people grow through education, some people grow through coaching, and some people have grown through mentoring other people through challenges.
Our new AdventHealth Claremont ER is now keeping people safe in Lake County. The freestanding ER is near the intersection of State Road 50 and Citrus Tower Boulevard. It's 19,000 square feet, has 24 patient rooms, including 2 which are pediatric friendly. The facility also has respiratory therapy, diagnostic imaging, and a full-service lab. Like our other freestanding ERs, it is staffed by a comprehensive clinical team, which includes board-certified emergency physicians and emergency nurses. If you have been to AdventHealth Orlando's Lakeside Cafe lately, you may have noticed a new menu item. It's called the Miguel, a gourmet PB&J which came to being behind a powerful piece of compassionate work from one of our team members. Sherry Grace is a mission and ministry team member, so like many, she is familiar with AdventHealth Orlando's Lakeside Cafe. Miguel Serrano knows Lakeside even better.
My nighttime, I spend it here at Lakeside.
But they did not know each other until recently, when this sandwich brought them together.
My husband had not been eating. He's not doing well.
He had been a patient here for a week, hardly any appetite, until one night when he finally wanted something very specific.
He just kept saying, "I want peanut butter and jelly."
So Sherry walked down to Lakeside determined to help her husband's hankering. And that's where she met Miguel, who had to point out a big problem with her plan.
We didn't have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Nowhere on the menu, did not even have the PB or the J.
I told her, give me a little bit.
I see him running. He's literally running.
Scouring the hospital looking for those precious ingredients.
I ran into Mike in PSA. He's the manager there. So I asked Mike, is there peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Could he help me? He said, sure, no problem.
With PB&J finally in hand, Miguel crafted not 1, but 2 fresh sandwiches for Sherry.
I was in shock. I really was in shock.
But PB&J made. Miguel discovered yet another issue. No way to ring it up in the register system, so he rang it up as something else.
Cheesecake. A slice of cheesecake.
Close enough, right? All of this, a shining example of owning it that really made an impression on Sherry Grace.
That peanut butter and jelly bag and the sweat on his brow just cheered me up and made me feel so loved and cared for.
Making that PB&J was a small effort, really.
It is the small things that make a difference.
But it made a big impression, and that's why when you go to Lakeside Cafe now, you'll find this new menu item.
The Miguel.
That's right, the Miguel.
Peanut butter jelly, bananas, and honey.
A whole lot of delicious created to honor one man, making it easy for a stranger.
This example for me really has changed my life.
Who just wanted to help her husband crush a craving.
I just wanted to try to make her day a little bit better if I could. It just brings me satisfaction and joy to put a smile on anyone's face.
Peanut butter and jelly.
This is awesome.
Now to another story which highlights several of our service standards, but in a bit of an unusual way. Maria Jeffrey saw this little bird struggling by a door and needing help as she walked into work recently, when she owned it and picked the bird up, determined to make things easier and keep the bird safe. That's when she noticed its wing appeared to be hurt. So she prayed over the little cutie and says she was about to snap a photo when it flew out of her hand onto this tree branch. She called the bird Peace, which is likely what both felt once the bird was finally safe and definitely loved. We want to show off your images too. It could be you and your team living out our service standards, or your super cool, ultra unusual work from home space. No matter what, shoot some video of it with your phone. We'll take photos too. Send your submissions to us at AdventHealth TV at adventhealth.com. Until next time, stay healthy and feel whole.